Let's cross the studio. James Creedon's joining us with more from Media Watch online about the coronavirus. Is it an epidemic or an infodemic, or both?
It is both.
Is this a self-fulfilling fallacy in some way that you say something often enough it comes true, or mind you, the statistics bear it out, don't they?
That's it.
People are dying, people are getting infected.
It is happening. It's a real thing. But this is the Massachusetts Institute of Technology on their technology review, and they're talking about could it be the first social media infodemic. So that's not to deny the reality of the epidemic.
So we're not doing a Donald Trump and saying it's a hoax.
That's it. Well, it's just because on social media you've got a lot of misinformation as well. So it sort of confuses the picture. Now, what they say in this piece is TikTok. That's a social network used more in Vietnam, China, elsewhere. They've tried to remove purposely misleading videos. So they've kind of tried to intervene. Facebook has scrubbed posts that are, have dubious health advice as well. WeChat has used its fact-checking platform to scrutinise the coronavirus rumours. But what this article says is the sheer avalanche of content has overwhelmed a coordinated effort to clear out the noise. So they also talk about the fact that it's all become a breeding ground, so to speak, for xenophobic content. So there's all of that on top of the real risk and the reporting of the real risk. So I thought that was just worth nodding to. Then there's this, La Peste by Albert Camus, The Plague in English, won the Nobel Prize. It talked about, it's apparently based on a cholera epidemic in the mid-19th century in the Algerian city of Oran. And of course, the plague evokes the bubonic plague and all that kind of stuff.
I studied it at university.
Right. Sales have shot up, Mark. And maybe that's a good thing, because it's probably a good piece of literature to be reading anyway.
It's great that everybody reads Camus, right? So I recommend that to everybody.
That's definitely it, one of the positive side effects. Anyway, 180% increase in sales according to La Repubblica, that's in Italy. Here in France, sales have increased as well in the first 8 weeks of the year. They have doubled, in fact, compared to the same period last year, which is a little bit of an echo of people going off and buying The Hunchback of Notre Dame in the aftermath of the fire at Notre Dame last year.
The great book by Victor Hugo, yeah.
That's right, because it actually evoked a fire in Notre Dame. There were extracts about that as well. So there you go. Then the end of handshaking, saying hello during the coronavirus outbreak. This is a piece in The Guardian today about health officials suggest a wave, a pat, or even just a look in the eye, safer alternatives. Bloomberg here is talking about a kiss is just a kiss except when it spreads the coronavirus. And they talk about something I wasn't aware of, Mark. King Henry VI of England banned kissing in 1439 to battle the original plague.
The original plague.
And there might be theories that this is why there's no cheek kissing historically in England. I mean, that's probably taking it a little bit too far.
That's the same plague would have gone through France at the same time, wouldn't it?
That's true. But I suppose there were attempts. It is interesting to see that even then there were attempts to sort of say, look, don't spread this stuff.
But you're from Ireland. There's Irish in my family. There's a lot of kissing goes on in our cultures, isn't there? So
not to
on the
same
cheeks,
a bit. I suppose yes. The single cheek.
Oh,
kiss.
give us our love is what
That's
they say
it.
in Liverpool.
That's it. But probably not quite the Latin vibe at the same time.
But certainly, I've noticed here people are sort of like, hello. We don't do that now.
It's cut through.
And the old sort of Ebola elbow was recommended by one guest last week, so that like in Africa, to sort of avoid spreading Ebola, people touching elbows and
Iran,
mimicking shaking hands.
Iran, people were kind of touching feet and stuff like that. There was kind of feet stuff going on. So indeed, people are coming up with novel ways of greeting each other.
A good old
in
British.
The midst of all this.
All right, mate. I think that would probably do it, wouldn't it? But,
Personal space, please.
Yeah.
There's another. Then, interestingly, in places where people are gathering, such as churches, in Italy, they have actually suspended masses in Lombardy and around in the Venice area.
This is really sad, isn't it?
That's it. Holy water fonts have been pulled out in the Diocese of Lille. Yeah. And what else do we have? This also. Whoops, I'm trying to find it. Yes. So there has been a certain amount of panic buying as well in supermarkets in France, echoing what we saw in Italy, where people are stocking up on rice and pasta and whatever. But get a look at this. Leclerc, which is a store here in France, they were pushing the sale of rice and pasta, wondering whether people should not really think about stocking up, which is kind of, I suppose, basically just, taking advantage of the coronavirus panic.
Business is business, James, isn't it?
Indeed, unless it turns into bad buzz, which it has a bit.
Well, I suppose, if people need to have supplies just in case,
well,
to remind them.
That has angry face emojis on it there, that tweet, and quite a few retweets to go with it, and it's been shown on TV now, so Leclerc shouldn't be doing that.
Does it offend you? It doesn't offend me. Does it offend you?
Value judgment.
Okay.
It doesn't offend me, but I think they should probably just let people buy, it's not the moment.
James, sadly, it is the moment to stop. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Thank you. Time's against us. Great to see you. James, the Media Watch, thank you very much.